Hi people, Nightfall's here again. Does anybody believe that Qantas will be flying next month? They're back in the air now at the moment, but I'm pretty concerned about whether they'll be flying at Christmas. Now, Fair Work Australia have made this ruling that they have to have more negotiations and try and sort out their problems. But it's been, if you read the news, it's been stated that Qantas and the unions are miles and miles apart from any kind of agreement that they can agree with. So, this 21 days will take its course. They won't be able to make an agreement. I don't believe they will anyway. So, Fair Work Australia probably have to make the decisions for them. Now, you can guarantee that one of the parties is not going to be happy with the agreement that anybody makes for them. The unions aren't happy with the decision that Fair Work Australia made on Sunday morning. Was it Sunday morning or whenever it was? They're not happy with it. That's come out in the news. Qantas are back in the air. They know that they've got this 21 days, and if it goes to back to Fair Work Australia, if that's where it's going to be sorted out, that they'll probably be on the winning end of it. Now, we all know what Qantas are talking about. They want to make the airline more profitable, and the unions are talking about, there's going to be so many thousands of people lose their jobs or whatever's going on. So this thing is just going to go on and on and on and on. That's why I more or less say, does anybody believe that Qantas will be flying at Christmas? Because I believe that, okay, Qantas might have won this round, but the unions are not going to sit down for this. I believe the unions are going to stage something, and it's going to shut the airline down again. The government should have, I've mentioned in an earlier video, should have stepped in the first place. Abbott is talking about Gillard had the power to order the airline back in the air, or order it not to be grounded. She didn't. I believe that the government are going to have to do something very, very serious if we want to keep our national icon. Now, I mentioned in the video earlier the other night about nationalising this airline. It used to be government owned, then they privatised it. I mentioned this in a video the other night, and someone said to me, the government always lay off things that they're not making money out of. Well, I posted back to this guy and I said, well, what about Telstra? Now, before the government decided to sell off Telstra, they were making billions and billions of dollars a year profit, and they sold it off. Now, what's to say that if the government nationalised Qantas, that Qantas can't make billions and billions of dollars a year profit? We know their domestic side is making a profit. Their international side, okay, well, they've got to pick their game up on there. But there's no way there's no reason why that can't be turned around. Whether it's Australian wholly owned by the government. I mean, what we have to remember is a lot of these foreign airlines are heavily backed by their governments. Now, I think to some extent Qantas is propped up by the government. I think, I can't, whether that's true or not, I don't know. I think I saw a snippet somewhere that the government do give them money, I think. But I'm not 100% on that. But all I'm saying is that if the government don't step in before this 21 days is up, that we won't be flying at Christmas. The whole thing will be shut down and won't get off the ground again. So I believe the government should nationalise it. They should deregister all the unions involved with this, with the airlines, where however many unions there are. Take them out of the picture. Take the board and Qantas out of the picture. Whoever owns it now, buy it all out. Nationalise it and run it as Australian government. That's the only way to save this airline. Otherwise it's going to fold, it's going to be sold up, it's going to be sold to foreign interests or whatever. And look at the other airlines that have gone down the gurgler throughout the years. You know, big airlines. I mean, how many airlines do we have in Australia? We have SkyWest, Qantas, Virgin, which is basically Virgin is foreign owned. I think SkyWest, I think that's owned by Australians, I think. Qantas, part foreign owned or foreign investment in it. Oh, the others probably got foreign investment in them as well. But I believe that's the only way that we can save this airline, is to nationalise it, deregister the unions, and start from scratch. That's my feelings. I mean, if you look at the destabilisation of every country in the world, and it's now it's happening here in Australia, right? We mightn't be getting bombed or shot at or whatever, but it's still a form of terrorism. When every citizen in Australia is being terrorised by, you know, it's a different kind of terrorism, but it's still, well, it doesn't matter whether it's a financial terrorism or, in this case, our travel. You don't know whether you're coming or going, one way or the other. Just look at the big picture, that what is happening in every other country in the world, and now it's starting to happen in this country. And I mean, when they hit our airlines, that affects hundreds of thousands of people on a daily basis. Terrorism. That's my feelings. Night voice. Catch it.